On a crisp autumn day, hundreds gathered in lower Manhattan to witness the long-awaited union between two great Jewish families, the Hunters of the East Village and the Augusts of Bayside. The destination was all the more sweet because the road was long and arduous for Dan August. Dan was born in 1984 to Bruce and Debbie. From Bruce, Dan inherited his homeliness. And from Debbie, his wild side.
Who wants to do a shot? Casey?
Younger brother Casey helped Dan develop his free spirit. And older brother Adam taught Dan how to use hair gel. But Dan's formative years were not easy. From Queens to Florida to Westport, Dan's meandering childhood left him unable to socialize with peers and adults alike. As Dan grew older, many recognized the stirrings of a young George Allen.
He doesn't swear, smoke, drink, or spit. His favorite beverage is milk. His favorite movie is The Sound of Music.
As a child, Dan's athletic prowess was a source of non-stop headlines on the back pages of local newspapers.
I've heard some stories about Dan's tennis game. It's been said that no one hits the dead center of the court 5 feet in from the baseline as consistently as Dan. Now that's a skill.
When not refining his collection of off-speed tennis serves, Dan could routinely be spotted running the streets of Westport. As a student, Dan attacked his studies with the ferocity of a hungry bear, the pride of a patriot, and the heart of a giant.
I'll never forget when we got our SAT scores back. Dan called me up. It was the first night of Passover. He said, "Hey Adam, I got a 1530. How'd you do?" We didn't have the heart to tell him. We broke into his mailbox and penciled in a 1 in front of the real score. We also sent him a fake acceptance letter from Dartmouth. I guess Dartmouth just didn't want to send him away once he showed up on campus the first day of school.
But all was not rosy on the road to Hanover. Very few knew the inner demons that Dan fought on a daily basis. The cause? Middle child syndrome. His older brother, Adam, was the cool one. Casey, the youngest, was the apple of his mother's eye. The effect on Dan? Mayhem. As a teeny bopper, this manifested itself in the form of frosted tips in the style of his idol, Justin Timberlake. But as he grew older, Dan hid his insecurities behind an insatiable appetite for anarchy.
You know, I've TP'd some houses in my day, but small-time crime was just never enough for Dan.
Late-night parlor games, pipe smoking, moonshine swilling, and cavorting late into the night with the unruly denizens of Westport was commonplace. Although his reputation as a rabble-rouser followed him to college, his bad boy image was not a hit with the refined ladies of the Ivy League. So he changed his outlook and discovered that
beneath his stormy surface flowed the warm tide of compassion and kindness.
Dan took it upon himself to mentor his struggling freshman year roommate.
Dan August changed my life. He shared everything with me freshman year. Study tips, girl advice, dorm supplies. I'm pretty sure I still owe him over $200 worth of chips, queso, dip, and detergent. Though Dan was never one to keep track.
He also threw himself into other positive pursuits. Dan learned how to chug beer without actually drinking any of it, and he built mental toughness by eating the exact same sandwich for lunch every day at food court. By graduation day, Dan was ready. His skills with Microsoft Excel were unrivaled, and he was a true master of routine. Morgan Stanley turned out to be the highest bidder. With his sights set on greatness, however, Dan soon decided to pursue his lifelong dream of professional sports.
You're 5 feet nothing, 100 and nothing, and you got hardly a speck of athletic ability.
Despite the odds, in 2008, Dan August arrived in the hallowed halls of the National Football League's front office. His father, Bruce, exclaimed, "This is the most beautiful sight these eyes have ever seen." The most beautiful sight Dan had ever seen, however, sat only a few cubicles away in the form of Joanna Hunter. Dan decided he would do whatever he could to win Joanna over.
His game plans contained a minimum of simple plays executed with a maximum of effort.
As it turns out, Lombardi himself could not have written a better story. While those who know Dan best questioned Joanna's sanity, they immediately recognized her genuine kindness and warmth, reflected not only in her beautiful smile, but also her ability to make herself laugh at Dan's jokes. The rest, as they say, is history.